boy's gangly legs straddling her lap. She let her quilted shoulder bag drop to the floor and pulled the child closer, hugging him tight, stroking his back. Preacher disappeared into the back, leaving her to warm herself for a minute. He came back with a couple of pillows from his bed and the throw from his couch. He put the pillows on the table next to her and said, "Here, lay the kid down. He's probably heavy." She looked up at him with eyes that seemed to want to cry. Oh, he hoped she wouldn't do that. He hated when women cried. He had no idea what to do. Jack could handle it. He was chivalrous. He knew exactly what to do with a woman under any circumstance. Preacher was uncomfortable around women until he got to know them. When you got down to it, he was inexperienced. Although it wasn't intentional, he tended to scare women and children simply because of how he looked. But they didn't know that underneath his sometimes grim countenance, he was shy. "Thanks," she said again. She transferred the child to the pillows on the table. He immediately curled into a ball and put a thumb in his mouth. Preacher stood there, lamely, holding the throw. She didn't take it from him, so he put it over the boy and tucked it around him. He noticed the boy's cheeks were rosy and his lips bright pink. When she reclaimed her chair, she looked around. She saw the stag's head over the front door and flinched. She turned full circle, noting the bearskin on the wall, the sturgeon over the bar. "Is this some kind of hunting place?" she asked. "Not really. But a lot of hunters and fishermen pass this way," he said. "My partner shot the bear in self-defense, but he caught the fish on purpose. One of the biggest sturgeons in the river. I got the buck, but I'd rather fish than hunt. I like the quiet." He shrugged. "I'm the cook here. If I kill it, we eat it." "You can eat deer," she said. "And we did. We had a great winter of venison. Maybe you should have a drink," he said, trying to keep his voice soft and non-threatening. "I have to find a place to stay. Where am I, anyway?" "Virgin River. Kind of out of the way. How'd you find us?" She shook her head and a small laugh escaped. "I got off the highway looking for a town with a hotel." "You got off the highway a while ago." "There aren't many places wide enough to turn around," she said. "Then I saw this place, your sign. My son, I think he has a fever. We shouldn't drive anymore." Preacher knew there wasn't any place to get a room nearby. This was a woman in trouble. It didn't take a genius to figure that out. "I'll fix you up with something," he said. "But first, you want something to drink? Eat? I've got a good soup tonight. Bean and ham. And bread. I made the bread today. I like to do that when it's cold and rainy. How about a brandy to warm you up first?" "Brandy?" "Or whatever you feel like." "That would be good. Soup would be good, too. I haven't eaten in hours. Thanks." "Sit tight." He went to the bar and poured a Remy into a snifter. Fancy stuff for this place. He hardly ever used the snifters on the usual crowd, but he wanted to do something special for the girl. For sure, she was down on her luck. He took her the brandy and then went back to the kitchen. The soup was put away for the night, but he took it out of the refrigerator, ladled out a scoop, and put it in the microwave. While it warmed, he took her a napkin and some utensils. By the time he got back to the kitchen, the soup was ready and he got out the bread. Some of his best. Soft, sweet, and hearty. And nuked it for a few seconds. He put that and some butter on a plate. When he came out of the kitchen, he saw her struggling out of her jacket. Like maybe she was stiff or sore. The sight of it stopped him briefly and made him frown. She threw a look over her